This is a special sports presentation of the Wallingford Broadcasting Company.
It's time for local high school basketball coverage on WBONTV.com. Coverage of local high school sports on WBON-TV is presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair and also brought to you in part by Eastern Kentucky University, Hometown Dental, Cindy House Realty, People's Bank, Linex of Richmond, Berea Urgent Care, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Gateway Cycles, Renfro's Collision, Steam Engine Pizza and House of Q, Linville Insurance, Cumberland Valley National Bank, White & Associates CPAs, Jerry Goebel State Farm, and Citizens Guarantee Bank. Now let's go live courtside for this presentation of high school sports on WBONTV.com. We are glad to have you tuned in here on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting, WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com. Alan Cutler is going to be with me tonight, hanging out with us and doing the play-by-play for us once again. He is going to be talking to both head coaches prior to tonight's matchup. And Alan has got Austin Newton to talk to him, and we'll get the head coach of Madison Southern's thoughts right now.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to courtside at Madison Southern. I'm Alan Cutler. Austin Newton, kind enough to join us. We're looking for Chris O'Brien. I think he's still in the locker room, but Coach, obviously, we're on your territory. Let's go for it.
Right.
One, congratulations, you've won 5 games in a row.
Thank you.
And it's got to be a totally different team from the first game of the season.
It is. The last 5 games haven't been pretty, but we have found ways to win. So our guys are continuing to grow as a group. We haven't played well offensively the last 5 games. We've won with toughness and defense. And I think that at the beginning of the year, that's what we were lacking a little bit. We were lacking toughness, and we were lacking experience at winning, finding ways to win. So the last 5 games, we've proved we've come a long way finding ways to win.
So if you have helped your kids find a way to win in your first year this soon, every coach says, you got to be ecstatic about it.
Yeah, we're excited. I still think our best basketball is ahead of us because we just haven't, the last 3 games, we have not shot the ball very well. In the middle of the season, we were shooting the ball really well. We were one of the best offensive teams in the state as far as scoring and three-point shooting, and we've lost that somewhere. So I think our best basketball is ahead of us. I'm just glad we found ways to win here the last 5 games.
When we talked before the season started, one of your big question marks was point guard, and it seems you guys have figured it out. Yeah,
Britton Robinson has started here for us the last 10 to 12 games, and he's done a great job. He is a competitor. He's a leader. He never shuts up on the court. He's always talking to the guys, and that's what I was a point guard, so that's what I want in a leader. A point guard is somebody out there getting us in the offense, telling people where to go. That's what we're needing. We're needing more of a guy just out there leading and getting people in the right places.
Even though you were an assistant coach at EKU and UMass, it's different now, moving one seat over and calling all the shots, and you've been away from the game. Are you tons more comfortable now into your own routine?
Yeah, 20 games in, I'm a little more comfortable. This summer, I'm not gonna lie, I was knocking some rust off. I was going through my notes, and 3 years out of coaching, you got a lot of remembering to do. So I feel pretty comfortable now, and these guys, they're learning our system. It's a different system. I knew when I took the job we had to play a little bit differently than any team in the 11th region, just because the 11th region is so good. So we have a unique style of basketball, and they're catching on, and we're having a lot of fun learning together.
Last question. Tell me your unique style in 2 lines or less.
We like layups and threes, and defensively we want to get aggressive. We want to turn you over on defense.
I'm happy for your success.
That's way too many words, wasn't it?
I'd be the last person to complain about too many words. I talk way too much.
Preach.
I'm happy for your success. 5-0. Have a good night tonight.
Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it.
We are honored to be here. Let me tell you something, because these guys have improved tons. Now, let's see if Chris is here. Don't see him. He must be inside. No. Can we go over here?
You got him, sir. Take it away. You keep it up. It's Alan Cutler.
If I could, we're live on the air. Would you guys, if I steal Chris for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Chris, camera's right up there.
Okay.
All right, Chris, tell me about your team. Obviously, first year at Frankfort, Chris O'Brien, you've done a really good job.
Well, thank
you guys have already won more games than the team did last year when you weren't around. Culture change. What's been the key to your success?
Yeah, it's a little bit of that. Honestly, we came in with a new system philosophy, defensively and offensively, and the kids really bought in. If the kids hadn't done that, our senior group, they've been phenomenal. They really bought in. That kind of trickled down to everybody else, and that's kind of been the key. If they hadn't, if they'd kind of bucked the system, so to speak, we may not be in the situation we are now. But, they really did. They bought in, and that's been kind of key for the whole thing.
How many years have you been a high school head coach now?
This is my 19th now. 19 years. 18 at East Jessamine as head coach, and now first year here at Frankfort.
Now, you played on, we were talking before, one of the best passing teams I've ever seen in the state of Kentucky. Tates Creek came second in the state a long time ago.
Yes, that was back in 1991, if you can believe it. That was great. And honestly, a lot of what I learned from that team and from Coach Barger, which I know you know Nolan.
Yeah, Nolan's a great guy.
I've implemented in everything I've done. He was kind of my mentor coaching wise, and then from there he helped me get into Center College where I learned under Tom Bryant, and those two guys kind of helped me develop my philosophy in terms of what I like to do as well.
Good coaches to learn.
Yeah, they were. I mean, I was very fortunate, no doubt about that.
Okay, what's your style we're going to see tonight from you guys?
We're going to put a lot of pressure on them defensively. We love to get up and down and get after them, and then offensively we love to attack, and we're going to try and get to the rim. We're one of the top 10 scoring teams in the state, so we want to try and put a bunch of points up, but we thrive off defense. So if we struggle to create turnovers like we did against LCA, we're in for a long night. So we got to be able to get after it.
On a personal note, it was fun reminiscing with you and catching up for the game. I wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you so much.
You got two of your sons playing.
Yeah, Will O'Brien, he starts, and then Nate, he starts JV, and they're both there. It's awesome. It's one of the reasons why I'm still in it.
Okay, last question.
Okay.
You told me a story. I wish we had a picture. That your sons would put on suits as little kids and sit on the bench.
Yep.
That's got to be like a great memory.
It really is, and it's like I said, it's one of the reasons why I kept doing it was to have them involved and be around them and spend extra time with them. It's been a blessing.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Chris O'Brien has done an outstanding job at Frankfort, and you have Austin Newton, who, by the way, is doing, I think, a spectacular job right here at Madison Southern. Let's toss it up to my main man, the one, the only, the loquacious, Mr. Michael Watkins.
You forgot bodacious. I'll tell you when you get back up here. He forgot bodacious, though. That's Alan Cutler, the Alan Cutler, hanging out with us. Going to be doing the play-by-play for this game tonight as the Eagles take on Frankfort. We'll take a 3-minute commercial break. When we come back, Alan will make his way up the steps. He'll come hang out with me. We'll preview tonight's matchup between Madison Southern and Frankfort back in 3 minutes on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting, WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Give us a call to get a quote today, and my team will be on their way.
Whether you're looking to insure your home or your auto or insuring your business, think State Farm Insurance and Jerry Goebel. Jerry and his team are on your side in every situation.
When you call Jerry Goebel State Farm, you don't just get me.
And me.
Me too. And me.
And me.
And me.
And this one.
So give us a call today and get a quote, and my team will be on their way.
It's been a busy year, so what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summer on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's 3 branch locations in Richmond or Berea and find the right personal, vehicle, or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
It's a good shot right there.
With the one and only Michael Watkins, I'm Alan Cutler. Honored to be with you.
You know, I'll tell you what, we may have more fun than we're supposed to. Shh. No, shouldn't say that. You're right.
All right, you ready to sing Happy Birthday?
Who's singing happy birthday?
It is birthday number 17 for Jonah Wooden.
Okay.
I have a great source who told me he was his 17th birthday. So
I did see that on the team's Twitter account that they were wishing him happy birthday. So yeah.
So you ready? I understand. If you weren't doing this, you were going to be a country music star.
Well, listen, you know, I had the offer. Basically, the career that Blake Shelton is having right now, that should be me. I turned it down,
really?
and he kind of looked into it.
Yeah, you guys look alike too.
We do.
And you've got his pipes.
I sent you the video of me singing today. I'm sure you made that your profile video or saved it on your phone for sure.
I thought about it, but not. All right, go ahead. Sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jonah. Happy birthday to you. See, do you not see the Blake Shelton resemblance there? Can you not see it?
If I really stretch.
If you close one eye all the way and squint with the other
one. Both eyes, and hopefully I'm not driving a car, but happy birthday, Jonah, whatever. I don't know how many times two old guys have sung you happy birthday, but it's okay.
What would you give right now to go back to 17?
Oh, knowing what you know now?
I know, exactly.
And all the dumb mistakes I made?
Yeah,
we all made?
I made a lot of them.
Oh, come on, we all have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, but if I did that, I wouldn't be sitting here.
That's true. That's true.
And so there's a good and bad with that. Just a lot of things have worked out.
Yeah, and I think, you know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody learns from them.
It's called life.
Exactly. You are exactly right.
It's what it is.
Fun. You would not be getting to work with me if you went back to 17.
It's an honor. It's just an honor. So we've got Madison Southern, and I'm really curious to watch them tonight because they're 13-8. They've won 5 in a row, and I was teasing Austin on the phone. Hey, a little different from your first game. He kind of goes, you know, don't remind me, because the first game that you and I did together was Central and Southern, the rivalry, and they were not good that night, and I'm being kind. But, you know, new culture, new system. He was almost desperately looking for a point guard. He now has 2 guys that are taking care of the ball.
Yeah.
They're leaders. It's really worked out well for him. And they went through a stretch, as you know, shooting comes and goes. They were shooting really, really good. Now, who knows about tonight, but then they weren't shooting good as of late, but they're still winning. And so they're trying to keep people at 60 or under. And he said, we have a defensive mentality. I think he's done terrific. And here's the thing about Chris O'Brien. Chris O'Brien's been a good coach for a long time.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking to move. This is a great story. John Lyons, and I hope I'm getting the name correctly. If not, I apologize, was an assistant coach for him at East Jess a long time ago. Goes into administration. Becomes an assistant principal. Is now the principal at Frankfort.
There's
calls him up.
There.
Yeah, how about a guy who used to work for him is now the principal, and he calls him up, and he, you know, he wasn't looking to leave.
Yeah.
But the way it worked out with the conversations, you know, he showed up, and they've won more games already now than they did last year.
So basically, what we're seeing is 2 of the most improved teams in the 11th region. New coaches.
Yep.
New kind of atmosphere around the program.
Totally different culture.
And that's the word I was looking for, culture.
Yeah.
New coaches around the program, and both teams are playing very well right now. And this Southern team, if you remember back to that Central game, the very first game of the year, they were down by only 8 at halftime.
Right.
But did a very good job on Cozart, hung in there in that first half. Third quarter, it got away from them, and it was the turnovers that really hurt them in that game. They have tried to work on that because they know that more than likely they are going to have to face Central once again. You always build toward district tournament time, and Austin Newton has continued to improve his ball club. I'm expecting quite a few points tonight because every game that I have done for Southern here, they have shot the ball extremely well.
Right.
They've gotten out on the fast break, and they've scored a lot of points that way. And we know that Frankfort likes to score points and play good defense. So I expect a fast-paced game. As long as the Eagles can control their turnovers, there could be quite a few points scored tonight.
Yeah, Frankfort at times is one of the better scoring teams in the state. They got one of their kids, and I kind of looked at it. They have a freshman, 6'5", Jackson Twombly, won't start. He's shooting over 71% from the field.
Woo.
Freshman.
Yeah, that's nice.
Can't start.
Is 7 feet tall?
No, he's 6'5".
Oh, 6'5". Okay, I saw you at 70 free throws.
70% free throws. Yeah, I have my own code.
Yeah.
But this is not my handwriting.
It's a Cutler code.
Well, yeah, you have to shorthand stuff. But 71% from the field and 70 from the free throw line.
That's pretty good.
And he doesn't even start. And so the future at Frankfort looks very good. Apparently there are some young men, on Frankfort that Chris O'Brien thinks can play college ball, maybe small college ball. Here's the other thing. It's interesting, and this is part of the fun of me now doing this again. I told you this story, but Chris O'Brien, I don't remember. When he was a rookie coach, I covered a game at Sayre. It had 20 years ago. I bet I haven't covered 5 games at Sayre's. I used to send cameras there, but we didn't cover a lot of games per se. He said the first interview he ever did on TV was with me when he was a rookie coach and they were 7-0. Obviously, because they were 7-0, he's a rookie coach. Yeah. He remembers, I don't. But this has been a rekindling for me for a lot of people. The other thing is, he played on, and he's quick to tell you he didn't start. He played on. There's 2 teams that have always stuck out to me in all my years here as the best passing teams that I have seen. One was the 1991 Tates Creek team, which they finished second in the state, which he was a sub on. And the second team is, and I don't remember the year. It wasn't the year, they were obviously very good. It wasn't the year that Danny Haney won the state championship election Catholic. It was one of the years before that where they were an unbelievably passing team. And so it's interesting to hear him say that Nolan Barger, who was just an amazing high school coach, and Nolan, if you're out there, coach is a great guy. He's influenced so many people. And Tom Bryant, you're talking about 2 guys who are really big-time coaches who didn't coach at Kentucky or, whatever. There's a lot of great coaches in small places.
Exactly.
And to have 2 people like that shape how he coaches speaks a lot about the business and how knowledge is passed down.
Pretty impressive. We are live here on the EKU pregame show. The Campus Beautiful awaits you in choosing your college. Choose Big E. Choose Eastern Kentucky University. For more information, visit eku.edu or search at EKU on Twitter. Let's take one more 3-minute commercial break. When we come back, the tip-off between Frankfort and Madison Southern back in 3 minutes on WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank, with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us.
Linux of Richmond is your one-stop for truck and vehicle upgrades. Want to give your vehicle a makeover? Linux of Richmond has you covered. Along with our industrial-leading bed liners, we also carry a full line of truck and vehicle accessories. This includes our Truck Gear brand bed covers, as well as WeatherTech accessories, gooseneck, fifth wheel, and bumper-type hitches. We also provide vehicle undercoating and rust proofing. And don't forget about our many commercial and industrial applications, along with our Spartex flooring system as well. Check us out at 238 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Auto accidents happen to all of us, and it can be a very stressful time. Let Renfro's Collision make the repair process easier for you. They have the training and equipment to repair your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. You have the right to choose your repair facility. So why not choose the one who works for you and not the insurance company? Your family safety is our #1 concern. Renfro's Collision, 22 years of excellent service, and that's not by accident.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a Colonel. Your time is now.
In Estill County, if you want more than just good pizza, you want great pizza, Steam Engine Pizza Pub in downtown Irvin is the place to go. At Steam Engine, everything on the menu is handmade with the highest quality ingredients. From pizza to subs to pasta to salads, you'll find Steam Engine Pizza Pub at 206 Main Street in Irvin. You can order carryout or delivery at 606-723-9787 or online at steamenginepizzapub.com. Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Estill County's first string pizza.
We are back live at Madison Southern High School. The Panthers and the Eagles would be a good matchup in the jungle, which I believe is what they call the gym here, is the jungle. So it'll be pretty cool to witness these two new coaches. Kind of a new feel around the program. Should be a good matchup tonight.
You know, it's the first time I'm in this gym. The only other time, you know, I would send cameras here, but the only time I've ever been here the summer before Damian Harris, the great running back at Alabama, was getting ready for the NFL draft. I came here, I think in August, to do a long interview with him, and he was wonderful, by the way. I could not believe how impressed I was. Damian Harris as a mature young man, and it's the only time I've ever been here. So it's the first time in the gym. It's not a big gym, but it's a really nice gym. It's very comfortable. It's well done. It's a beautiful school.
Have you ever been nervous for an interview?
Yes.
Jimmy Johnson, was it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Not even after his hairpiece went
Yeah, no, that was just all funny. No, I'll tell you the truth. The guy that I was almost scared, which is so unlike me, it's not even funny, Nolan Ryan.
Okay.
First of all, he had a stare, Michael, that he could scare you with his stare. Okay. And he didn't like doing interviews, and he did it, and he was kind and gracious. And this was one of his last years playing baseball.
You're a big baseball fan, too.
Yeah, oh, huge. That's the year I did Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
I did Major League Baseball one year before I got fired from that, too. I guess I should have been an intern or something like that. The other guy that was a little trepidation is the second person, Mike Schmidt.
Okay.
By luck, not by skill. There are things that I've done by skill. This was luck. He was really ticked off at the media in Philadelphia, and there were rumors about him retiring. Everybody knew he was going to retire. He gave me the story on the pregame show for the Pittsburgh Pirates that he was going to retire, and it ticked off everybody in the Philadelphia media. And believe me, he didn't know me from a hole in the wall. If he walked in now, he would not remember the interview. He would remember nothing, but he did it to tick off the Philadelphia media, and because I was going to ask him the question, that was it. And you know, I've done thousands of interviews.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's awesome.
It's all true. Oh, I got a chill thinking Nolan Ryan. Michael, he had a stare.
I get that stare from my wife quite a bit.
I thought you got that from me.
I get it from everybody.
That's true. All right. That's John Tillman, who is 6'5", getting ready to jump against Moberly, excuse me. All right, getting ready. I think we're ready for a big ball game tonight. Coach Sean, whip it around to Frank. Frank to O'Brien. Short. Rebound. Southern. Excuse me, rebound Frankfort. My bad. Inside pass. Davis. Gets it out to Frank. Back to Davis. Shoots. Short. Now Southern has the ball.
Good opening possession defensively for the Eagles.
Fugate. Over to Buchanan. Out on top to Wooten. Happy birthday, Wooten. Good pressure defense. I'm in trouble penetrating right now.
You see that pressure defense being applied by Frankfort.
It's Moberly. Over to Buchanan. Let's see if he sets things up. A little over 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tough defense. Moberly down the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound taken away by Davis. Davis up to Frank. Frank pass in the corner to Tillman. Tillman back to Davis. No, misses the layup. Ball tapped around. And we have a foul.
Over the back call against Frankfort. Chad Fugate doing a good job of fighting for that rebound. Him and Moberly down low.
This is terrible. I got confused for a second because the jerseys are blue and blue seats. So I had the wrong team. I go back to being an intern.
You're losing that status.
Losing a lot of things. Buchanan across the midcourt line. Little guy tries to pass inside. There was no pass. Knocked away. It is stolen. Now it's Frankfort pushing. Yeah. Left-handed layup. No good. But Tillman is fouled.
They call the block as Hunter Buchanan, number 22, stood in there, tried to take the charge. Looked like he got there, but kind of failed before the contact was made, and that's why the referee calls the block and not the charge.
By the way, Michael, Tillman is listed as 6'5", and maybe the other guys are shorter, but he looks a little bigger than that, no? First free throw is no good.
He's very stocky, too.
Yes. It's kind of interesting. He averages 10 rebounds a game, 54 from the field, and 40% from three-point land. So the big guy, who averages 12 a game, misses the first free throw. We have no score. Second shot is no good again. Moberly with the rebound, gets it to Buchanan. Now we got our colors straight. Calling play number 1. Little guy's going to go to East Tennessee State to play shortstop and baseball. Little weave, cross-court pass, knocked away by Frank and out of bounds.
That's how they try to get the ball over to Buchanan, and the pressure once again forces the tip.
Southern with the ball. Buchanan has it. Tight defense now. Tight. Left-handed pass to Fugate. Fugate out on top to Moberly.
Good
fakes, drives, beats his guy, floater, no good. That's the kind of shot he makes most of the time. Frankfort has it, pushing. Davis spins, cross-court pass, out of bounds. You give that assist on the turnover to Buchanan because he reached in. That caused Davis to get a little bit off balance, and he threw it away.
Yeah, good pressure by that time by the Eagles. Sloppy play to begin this ball game, though.
Played 2 minutes, no score. A little surprised about that. Moberly across the midcourt line. He can handle it. To Buchanan. Looking for Fugate. Can't get it to him. Now it goes on the other side. Wooten to Buchanan. Lays it up. No! Had the layup and couldn't convert it. Still no score. Frank passes. Tillman off his hand, out of bounds. Really sloppy, Michael.
Another turnover, and just they're trying to fill each other out. I don't know what the case is, but right now both teams just not playing like we've seen them play in the last month or so.
Southern with the ball. That's Buchanan. Gets it across the line. Can't use the screen by Moberly. Hesitation dribble. Goes baseline. Almost had a double team. Dribbles away from it. Has it on top. Doesn't give it to Buchanan. Still dribbling. And a 5-second violation.
It was more like 12 seconds. He just basically dribbled the ball all over that side of the floor. And the official finally calls the 5-second call. Southern having a hard time of getting their offensive set ready to go.
Interesting. Neither coach calling a timeout, even though both teams are very confused offensively.
And we're 3 minutes in and no score. Still no score.
Coach's son, Will, misses the shot. Southern has the ball. Moberly in the lane. Underhand. No! Misses another one. They've missed like 3 layups. Frankfort has it. Long outlet pass. Is O'Brien? No. Rebound. Frankfort shot. No.
Dunk.
They can't hit. Austin can't hit it.
There's got to be a lid on the rim or something.
There's a huge lid. This is a shocking start from both teams can shoot it. Buchanan down the lane. No, it's off his right knee and out of bounds. What in the world is going on here?
Can we press restart? I said there was going to be a lot of points put up today. We're halfway through the first quarter, basically, and no one has scored.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Frankfort with the ball. That's Davis. He's their top assist man. Gets it over to Frank. Frank is their leading scorer at 18 a game. Nice pass inside. Davis reversed, no good. Ball slapped around, picked up by Davis, starts it out again to Frank. He's open, three-pointer, no good.
Wow.
That should have been a foul on Southern's Buchanan for pushing. They don't call it, but he takes the rebound. He got lucky there. To Buchanan, no score. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. This is shocking. Buchanan gets by his man, down the lane, 10-footer, no good. Chaz Austin with the rebound. Long pass. Yes, finally the shot. Javon Bush, not a starter normally, but he's in there now, so it's 2-0 Frankfort.
Let's see if Robinson can get the offense going now for Southern after the ice has been cracked. Never mind.
Ball stolen away by Bush. Bush is trying to go all the way. Underhand scoop, way short. Ball is on the side. It is picked up by Southern. They are running. Fugate passes. Moberly. Yes, finally. Now it's 2-2. And Southern does a great job getting back quickly. It's 2-on-5, so Frankfort has to slow it down. In the lane to Tillman, goes up, no good. And there's a foul and all kinds of substitutions. Obviously, Austin Newton is not happy with what's going on, so he's going to bring in 3 new players, and Frankfort will bring in 1.
Mass subs for the Eagles. I mean, this has been ugly in the first 4.5 minutes, but it's been ugly both ways. You know, you could call it good defense, you can call it sloppy play, but credit to both teams because they have held the other team to only 2 points.
Partly good D, partly just sloppy.
Yeah.
It's a combination. You know, they look tight.
They do.
Which is weird because you wouldn't think anybody'd be tight after like 20 games.
Exactly.
I mean, Southern's won 5 in a row, the 13-8. Frankfort is 15-4. Both these teams having much improved years from last year. Not what we expected. Tillman's second shot is good. He looked good on that shot. He's got some really good numbers. He will eventually play college ball for somebody. 3-2 Frankfort. Southern has the ball. That is Martin. Martin with his left hand, hesitation dribble, in the corner, long 3, no good by Lee. Rebound, Southern, shot, Fugate, no. Rebound, Frankfort, long pass to Bush, back to Frank, over to Tillman, yes. Whoa, pretty passing. Like a triangle, 3 quick passes. The prettiest play so far tonight. 5-2, Frankfort leads. They put the pressure on. Ball goes out of bounds. It is still Southern's ball. And another substitution coming now.
Jonah Wooten back in. The birthday boy comes in for Chad Fugate. You got Lee, Wooten, Dale Martin, Reynolds, and Mobley in the game for the Eagles.
I just got a text. An agent wants to have your number because of your great singing on the air before. Yeah. And how was it? Shot is up and in by Martin. Martin comes off the bench and scores. It is 5-4 Frankfort. Frank out on top, flips it over to Davis. Davis back to Frank. Frank likes to take it. Got long arms. Now whip it around. That's Miklovic, who's supposed to be a good shooter. Now to Frank. Fakes a shot. Out on top to Bush. Back to Frank. Cuts baseline. Gets by his man. Hangs in the air. Back to Miklovic. A shot. Good.
I knew that was good. I've never seen that kid shoot before, but as soon as it left his hands, I knew it was going in.
In my long notes, it says shooter. 8-4 as he makes the 3. A little over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Shocking score, how low it is. In the backcourt, Martin is fouled. No! No.
30-second timeout by the Eagles. We'll take it with them back in 30 seconds on the stations of Falling for Broadcasting and WBON TV.
Linux of Richmond is your one-stop for truck and vehicle upgrades. Want to give your vehicle a makeover? Linux of Richmond has you covered. Along with our industrial-leading bed liners, we also carry a full line of truck and vehicle accessories. This includes our Truck Gear brand bed covers, as well as WeatherTech accessories, gooseneck, fifth wheel, and bumper-type hitches. We also provide vehicle undercoating and rust proofing. And don't forget about our many commercial and industrial applications, along with our Spartex flooring system as well. Check us out at 238 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
Here's Alan Cutler as the Eagles trail by 4.
8-4, sloppy game. Southern with the ball. Mobley on the top between the legs. Fakes. Almost blew by his man. Almost had it taken away. Over to Martin. He loses it. Wow, another turnover. Frankfort has it. Miklovic, the shooter, just came in and hit a 3. He gives it back to Bush. Man-on-man defense. Over to Frank. Frank cuts left, goes right. 12-footer. No good. Rebound, Southern. That's Lee, this all-state soccer player. with the rebound to Wooten. Left hand, no, but he is fouled.
The Eagles have missed 4 or 5 easy ones thus far, but Frankfort letting them hang around with sloppy play on the other side. This has been a very interesting game to watch with two teams that are playing very well right now, but not this game. Halfway, or we're first quarter coming to an end, we've got 12 combined points.
I would bet the shooting percentages combined don't hit 60.
And the free throws have been bad, too. We've had one made free throw between the two teams.
Very strange. Really, really strange. Birthday boy misses the second one. He's been starting since Christmas. Wood misses both. 8-4 still Frankfort. Davis with the ball between his legs. Bouncing around. Guarded by Lee, who's a very good defender. I can see why Austin puts him on him. Blows by his man, goes up with a shot, a little too hard. Rebound, Martin. Dell is running to Moberly. Ball knocked out. And Moberly loses the ball, yet another turnover. I think Southern has more turnovers than points.
Yeah, and Coach Newton asking for a foul, begging for a foul, not going to get one.
I thought it was a foul, too.
He thought Moberly was pushed. Referee doesn't blow the whistle. And now Moberly and a player from Frankfort exchanging some pleasantries.
He's getting a little chippy. Not bad, though. A little over a minute to go in the first quarter. 8-4 Frankfort. There's Davis to Bush. Goes around a screen. Cuts in a lane. He's cut off. Out to Miklovic. He shoots. No good. Sky for the rebound is Davis. Nice rebound. Loses the handle. Picked up by Bush. He spins. Comes down the lane. Cross court. Shot.
Too easy.
Twombly. He shoots 71% from the field. How do you shoot 71% from the field?
I couldn't shoot that if I was the only one in the gym.
He's a freshman, too, 6'5". Talk about somebody having a future. Had great hands on that shot. 10-4 Frankfort. Less than 30 in the quarter. Shot is blocked. Picked up by Frankfort, and there is a foul. Chaz Austin got kind of a hip check.
Eagles showing some frustration. Only 4 points here as the first quarter is about to come to an end. It has been a rough start for Austin Newton's team offensively, but defensively they've held the Panthers to only 10.
Yeah, if you're saying, hey, you can hold them to 10 points, would you be happy? Yeah, in the first quarter. You got to be kidding me. This is Austin Martin now in the game, playing point. Blows by his man in the lane, kick out. Austin, no. Moberly with the rebound, 12 seconds to go in the quarter. He's a center, but he can take it himself. Loses the handle, picks it up, goes down the lane, off balance, no good. Rebound, Frankfort, long outlet pass.
Won't get a shot off.
Frank, can he get the shot off? Austin does, no good. At the end of one quarter, 10-4. Frankfort leads in a very sloppy game.
Back in 1 minute, folks, on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting, WEKY, WKXO, and WBONTV.com.
For your car, home, and business, Linville Insurance Agency has it all for you in one place. We serve the insurance needs of individuals, families, and businesses all over Kentucky. And be sure to stop by our brand new location in Richmond off US 25. We're located right behind Sonny's. Sit with us and let us quote you a great insurance rate. Our professional, educated, and experienced staff is here for you locally and 24/7 via our website.
Hi, I'm Lori. I want to be sure to invite you to come visit us at our new location at 1060 Center Drive in Richmond.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Southern 4, Frankfort 10. After one quarter, 8 minutes into the ball game, we've got 14 combined points from two teams that can really score the basketball. So a surprising score after one. Starters back in the game for Madison Southern as they try to get the offense going, trailing by 6. Here's Alan Cutler.
Moberly looks mad. Take a look at him. I mean, he's like red-faced. He looks just angry. Angry's okay.
Very frustrated.
Yes. Buchanan with the ball across the midcourt line. Stops his dribble. Gets it back from Lee. Cross-court pass to Fugate. Out on top, Moberly. They're whipping it around. Spreading out a lot more in the second quarter. Fugate down low. Ball slapped away by Tillman, stolen by Frankfort. That's Frank. They whip it in the corner. Now cross court. Here's Austin for three. Got it. It's really good passing by Frankfort. Really good passing. They whipped it around side to side, which is the best way to get a three-point shot. It is 13-4 Frankfort. What is going on? Very shocking. Fugate.
Wow.
Falls down. No foul. No walking to Lee. Lee in the corner. Buchanan. No good. Frankfort with the rebound. That's coach's son, Will Jr. Behind the back. Gets it across the lane. Stops at the free throw line.
Oh, no. Non-contact injury. That is the absolute worst kind. We don't want to assume, but that does not look good. Has a Southern player down on the floor.
I'm trying to see the number. He just went
That's
down.
Chad Fugate.
Oof.
That is Fugate for Southern.
And he's in pain. Oof.
Folks, let's take a 2-minute commercial break. Come back. Let's figure this out. Hopefully Chad's going to be okay. Back in 2 minutes on WBONTV.com.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Fugate being helped off the floor. It's a good sign. He was in some serious pain, but they're able to get him off the floor. Going to check him out over there, all the training staff, as the Eagles will play defense without him. Reynolds checks in for Fugate.
They're looking at his ankle, and when he was helped off the floor, he never put his foot down. That's not good. We wish him good luck. He was in serious pain. Frank for the ball. Tillman, baseline, behind the back. Can't do anything. Long, looping cross-court pass to Austin. Austin gets it over to Tillman. Tillman. He passed the ball quickly, Frankfort. They're not holding on to the ball, oftentimes, very much.
Eagles applying some pressure themselves now.
Frank kind of puts on the brakes. To Johnson. Then to Austin. Austin with a shot. I'm liking culture shock here. This is 15-4. I expected a tight, tough ball game in the high 60s.
Eagles cannot crack the rim right now. There has been a lock on this side of the floor.
Southern has the ball. Pass on top, Moberly. Sets and shoots.
There you go.
I'm sure he's saying finally.
Sit back and get him going.
And he had time to set his feet. That's one of the problems of Frankfurt's defense has been good enough that the kids for Southern have not been able to set their feet. It's 15-7. Ellis gets it to Frank. Have sort of a triangle offense. Looks like the old Chicago Bulls a little bit.
Oh, come on.
Frank cuts to his left. Buchanan kind of stops it from going. And the man who loves officials more than any other human being on the face of the earth, Michael Watkins, is complaining.
I actually had a tweet this week about officiating up in the region that I used to play in after calling a game up there this weekend. Got the most likes of any tweet I've ever had before.
Which was?
About 90.
Because you complained about the officials.
Yeah. What's one thing I do best?
Frank.
Wow,
Tillman,
pretty pass.
Underneath. Terrific pass. Wow, Charlie Ellis, who's about 5'8", scores inside, which you don't expect. 17-7. That's got to drive a coach nuts. Martin off balance. Gets it to Buchanan. Buchanan gets it out. Reynolds, shot no. Austin skies for the rebound. Flips it off now to Ellis. Ellis, between his legs with the dribble, using his left hand and right hand. Has a screen, doesn't use it, cuts to the right side, down the lane, kick out pass, and he walked. Give all that credit to Southern's defense. He walked because he couldn't handle the hand coming in on the ball.
10-point lead for Frankfort. Not much offense in the game for the Eagles now, but they bring Wooten back in for Reynolds, especially with Fugate now out with an injury.
17-7, Frankfort leads. Less than 5 minutes to go in the first half. Thanks for tuning in. Long looping pass now to Martin. Martin gets it in the corner.
Good move.
Moberly fakes, goes down the lane. Cross court, it's deflected, stolen by Frankfort. Austin, bounce pass to Will O'Brien Jr., and he couldn't hang on, out of bounds. Nice attempt on the break, but turnover to Frankfort. Here's Martin. Hesitation dribble down the lane. He likes to kick it out. Does to Buchanan. Long three. No good. That's an open three. You got to hit that shot. Frankfort has the ball. Frank has it. Cuts to his right, and Buchanan hits him.
Wow, they call a carry on that.
They call a carry, and Buchanan hit him.
Interesting. You know, before the game, Alan, Austin Newton told you that he wanted his team to get layups and threes.
Right.
They have had a lot of good looks from both, but they've missed a lot of easy shots, three-pointers, and they've missed 3 or 4 right underneath the basket. So they've had looks. They just haven't gone down.
Yeah, this could easily be a 17-14 game, easily. Martin doesn't try to go down the lane, stops
deep.
Mobley. Wow, long three, no good. Austin with the rebound. There's 3 Frankfort guys underneath, on only 1 for Southern. Austin in the lane, underhand scoop shot, no good. Rebound, Mobley. Mobley's thinking about bringing up himself, and he does. Now he gets to Buchanan. Buchanan cuts to his left, between his legs, down the lane, hangs, got it.
Wow,
nice
pretty
play.
shot.
And he falls out of bounds and goes almost all the way to the wall. Southern really needed that. Now it's 17-9 Frankfort. Stop and pop Frank, sweet. Ooh, that's a nice shot.
Right back at him.
He averages 18 a game. Tell me what you think. Does he look a little bit like the Aaron Fox?
Oh, yeah. Long, athletic, and fast.
Yep. Cross-court Buchanan. I can't take credit for that. Chris O'Brien told me that. Got to credit is due. Off-balance Buchanan. He shoots, no, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Robinson that time able to get inside and do a good job of drawing the foul. Britton Robinson, since he took over at point guard, has been much better with the basketball in his hands. That time got inside, drew the foul, and I thought they'd be giving 2 shots. They're going to make the Eagles bring the ball in.
Actually, I thought they were giving 2 also. You know, he's 5'6", but don't call him small because he's built thick.
Yeah.
Really thick.
A very good low center of gravity and a terrific, terrific baseball player.
Going to throw it in bounds. Long pass, deflected by Tillman, out of bounds.
That's one thing that will hurt him, though. He is a little bit shorter than most players, and the Eagles have him inbounding, and Frankfort has their tallest player in front of him.
Long looping pass to Martin.
Bad decision.
Deflected away by Frankfort. It goes out of bounds, though. Chaz Austin deflected it. Went out of bounds. Nice hustle by Austin. Looping pass got him in trouble. Both teams have been pretty liberal with their substitutions.
Simpson is now checked in for the Eagles.
Really quiet in the gym tonight, maybe because it's 19-9, Southern losing at home. Martin with the ball between his legs, cuts to his right, nice cross-court pass.
Good idea, bad pass.
Good idea, bad pass is right. To Frank. Frank gets it over to Davis, back to Frank, out on top. Looking for a shot, faking, long three. Short, rebound, Austin. Austin is not big, but he gets in there and he gets a lot of rebounds. Here's Martin has it, behind the back, cross-court pass. Wooten, lefty shot, good. Nice hook shot. Wooten. Now it's 19-11, so Madison Southern showing a little life.
Timeout, Frankfort, 30-second timeout. Let's take it with them, folks, back in 30 seconds on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBO.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
WinTV.com and WEKY WKXO, the home for every single game of the All-A Classic. You can listen to all those games coming up beginning tomorrow morning at 8:30. And then on Sunday, we'll have the championship games for you. Girls game at 12 and the boys game at 2 o'clock on WBONTV.com. Here's Alan Cutler as the Eagles trail by 8.
19-11 Frankfort, 2:40 to go in the first half. Been kind of an odd, sloppy game. Maybe the second half will be much better. Davis bouncing around to Bush, into Tillman. Cross-court pass, wide open. Frank, in and out. Rebound, Tillman. He just muscles his way up and in. That's just size and muscle. He's just stronger and bigger than everybody on the court, and that's because he had good positioning. You know, when that happens to you, you don't like it, but what are you going to do? But some of the other plays that have happened, you're going, what is going on?
Yeah, that time just enforcing his will was Tillman.
Yep.
Bigger than Moberly, stronger than Moberly right now, and able to lay it in for 2 and draw the foul, but misses the free throw.
Simpson gets the rebound, gets it up to Walter Smith, the freshman now in the game. Double team, gets over to Simpson. Some players that are playing that don't normally play, you think Coach Austin is not very happy right now. Simpson for 3,
wow.
And out and in.
Hey, if they can do that, leave them in there.
Absolutely. Simpson cuts it to 7, 21-14. Southern trails. Tillman fakes in the lane behind the back pass. Bush got it behind the back pass.
That was impressive.
With his right hand, flipping it back. You never see that kind of thing. Harlem Globetrotters style, 24-16. No, they just fixed the scoreboard. 14, a steal. The layup, it's good by Frank. Yeah, they gave the points to the wrong team.
Yeah.
And I believe the scoreboard.
26-14 now, and the Eagles continue to turn the ball over.
Walter Smith, the freshman, double team, knocked away. They call a foul. Chris O'Brien does not like the call.
Eagles right now just cannot start their offense where they want to. They're having to start their offensive set in near midcourt.
26-14. Be interesting to be a fly on the wall in Southern's halftime talk. Moberly goes up, no good. Davis rips the rebound, passes up now to Frank. In the corner, Bush thought about it, couldn't get it. Back to Davis, lays it in. That's just good passing.
Samantha Burford will talk to Austin Newton at halftime and get his thoughts, and I would think his thoughts will not be happy thoughts.
Smith knocked down, no foul call, no walking in the corner, 44. Bingo! Happy birthday, Wooten. Gets the 3 they desperately need. But Frankfort coming back oh so quickly. Frank, pass in the middle. Good idea, bad pass, stolen by Wooten. Wooten gets it back to Smith. 50 seconds now to go in the first half. Calling out play number 1. You'll dissect what that is, Michael, I'm sure. Maybe you know what it is. You've been here enough.
A little flex action.
Moberly.
Man, got lucky with that pass.
Sure did. On the top to Wooten. For 3. No good. Moberly skies for the rebound.
He is struggling tonight.
No foul. Rebound, Frankfort. They're flying. Frank goes up. No good. Austin with the rebound. Tillman with the rebound. Can't get it. 24 seconds to go. Nice try on that offensive boards. He just didn't have control. You got some guys now playing for Southern that don't normally play. Obviously, they are not pleased with what's going on. Smith down the lane. Underhand layup. No good.
Man, hit the backboard.
He had the layup. Long outlet pass to Bush. 5 seconds. Bush goes up. Partially blocked, and they call a foul.
Kind of a late call. It was there, the foul on Moberly, but a late call. And these officials need to get control of this ball game. It's been sloppy. Both teams are struggling, and they're starting to get a little bit frustrated and taking their frustrations out on each other out there on the floor. An 11-point lead for Frankfort, looking to add to it with a couple of free throws to end the half.
First free throw is good by Bush.
Well, 12-point lead now, and don't forget Samantha Burford will grab Austin Newton as soon as this half comes to an end. Get his thoughts.
Wouldn't blame Austin if he didn't want to talk.
Yeah.
He'll talk. Bush, second one is short. Rebound Moberly, stolen by Austin. Shot is up, no good, but there is a foul.
They call it against Frankfort, and
it's on Austin when he reached in to get the ball.
Moberly got lucky there. He took a swing and got lucky that the official didn't see it. He kind of was swiping at the ball, but it looked as if he was swiping at the player.
Long pass, Moberly going out of bounds. It does. And they just let the clock run out, even though there should be at least a half a second to a second left.
Yeah.
That was weird. Anyway, at the half, it is 29-17, Frankfort in total control. Oh, they might be fixing the clock. Frankfort is in total control over Madison Southern. I think they're looking at it because when they hit the buzzer, the ball was about almost 15 feet out of bounds.
There was only 1.2 on the clock, so I don't know what they'll do here. It looks like they may put, half a second on. Not sure what the officials will do here, but
no instant replay.
Yeah, I don't think it will really matter. I don't see anybody getting a shot off here, but it could be a big play in the game. Now Moberly, I believe, has got a little cut somewhere. The trainer now looking at him is Chad Fugit. I don't know if you can see Chad Fugit making his way across the floor on crutches and ice on his ankle.
Yeah, he's not playing tonight.
That is, I believe, the leading scorer for Madison Southern. If he is done tonight, will make it a lot tougher for them to come back down 12 points and maybe more, depending on what the officials do here. It looks like they will add time on the clock.
You know, let's put it this way. We don't know anything about the ankle.
Yeah.
But the way he went down, I hope he's 100% in 2 weeks. And if he plays the next game, good for him. That was not pretty, and he was in a lot of pain.
They put half a second back on the clock.
Which means you can instantly get a shot off, but it has to be instant. It can happen.
And it's Eagles basketball, so they will get a chance to cut into this lead here.
See if they call an out-of-bounds play. Walter Smith, the freshman, who started the first game and has been playing JV as of late.
But he's been doing good at coming off the bench and spilling Robinson at times, but you can tell he's going to be a very good player in the future for the Eagles.
Yes, he is the future, no question about it. Looking around, looking around, looking around. Moberly throws up a long shot. No good. No good. At the half, 29 for Frankfort, 17 for Southern.
Samantha Burford going to grab Austin Newton and get his thoughts here as the half comes to an end. And Newton obviously upset with the way his team has played. Let's get his thoughts real quick as the Eagles trail by 12. Here is Samantha Burford and Austin Newton.
All right, Coach, you guys have had some nice looks at the basket tonight, but of course some of those layups, easy layups, didn't go in early. You guys have also had a lot of turnovers. Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, we've missed a lot of layups, and we've struggled offensively here over the last couple of weeks, and we just got off to a horrendous start. But the good news is we're only down 12. We could be down a whole lot more, and our goal every game is to hold teams to 60 points or less, so we're right on pace. We just got to put the ball in the basket.
Fugit went out. Tell me how your thoughts are on that. Sprang, broken, what are we thinking?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It looked pretty bad. I feel for him. He's a good player and he's a good kid, so I feel bad about that.
What kind of changes will we expect in the second half?
Offensively, we gotta put the ball in the basket. I mean, we're getting open looks and we're getting layups. We just got to convert those layups and continue to guard them.
All right, Coach. Good luck. Thank you. All right, we'll be right back after this 3-minute commercial break. Right after this.
Citizens Guarantee Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guarantee Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guarantee Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Give us a call to get a quote today, and my team will be on their way.
Whether you're looking to insure your home or your auto or insuring your business, think State Farm Insurance and Jerry Goebel. Jerry and his team are on your side in every situation.
When you call Jerry Goebel State Farm, you don't just get me. And me.
Me too. And me.
And me. And me.
And this one.
So give us a call today and get a quote, and my team will be on their way.
It's been a busy year, so what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summer on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's 3 branch locations in Richmond or Berea and find the right personal, vehicle, or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
People's Bank, with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us.
Back on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com. He's Alan Cutler. I'm Michael Watkins here on the halftime show. Brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair at Bishop's. The variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. Visit BishopSmallEngineRepair.com or check them out on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. The accounting of the stats brought to you by White & Associates CPAs. Not many stats that we have in front of us, but we do know that turnovers and easy missed opportunities for Madison Southern have allowed Frankfort to build this lead.
Yeah, I like what Austin told Sam. It's pretty simple. They got to put the ball in the hole. And he did bring up to her what he's told me is their goal now is to not give up more than 60 points a game. So in an odd way, with the offense being really bad, I'm going to throw a new word at you. I bet you've never heard this. The offense is really verstunken.
Never heard it.
Well, it's onomatopoetic. It means what it sounds like.
That was another big word. You got to quit. You can't be doing this to me now, all right? It's late in the night. I haven't had dinner yet. You can't be doing this to me.
You had your nachos.
I did have nachos. That's the appetizer.
Yeah, you are unbelievable how you eat. Anyway, their goal is to give up 60 points. They've only given up 29. So, Austin Newton was obviously looking for a silver lining in a horrendous first half. As a matter of fact, even he said, quote, unquote, horrendous start.
Yeah.
I can't believe 4 or 5 of the shots they missed. I mean, they missed some really, seems like easy shots if they just went up strong, and they would still be down, but this should be like a 29-24 kind of game.
Yeah.
The other thing, in Frankfort, they had 4 or 5 plays, Michael, where I thought the passing was really good. I mean, as good as we've seen all year. They have a little triangle, and they get rid of the ball quickly. It's absolutely outstanding, and if that continues, Southern is in some trouble. But Southern's defense at times did cause some problems for Frankfort.
We are live here on the Bishop Small Engine Repair halftime show, and our stats are brought to you by White & Associates CPAs. Visit whiteandassociatespsc.com to find out more about what White & Associates CPAs can do for you. I'll tell you what, Alan, if you're Southern, honestly, it couldn't have gone any worse for you in the first half.
That's
you lose your leading scorer, Chad Fugit, to an injury. Hopefully he's going to be okay.
I'm really worried about the kid for the next week or two. And again, I hope he gets up tomorrow and his ankle's fine. We all know that, but that young man, it kind of snapped.
Yeah, it looks rough.
He was in pain, and when they carried him off, there was no weight put on it. They quickly, I don't know who the folks are here, but they did a really good job. They got ice on him like boom.
Yeah.
Quickly. That's a credit to the Southern staff for doing it, and they already had crutches for him. With that part, didn't surprise me. But they got the ice on him immediately, which was really smart. And when he came up, we saw nothing of any pressure on his foot and ankle.
So you got that injury. You've got the fact that you turned the ball over a ton. You gave up a lot of open shots yourself.
Yep.
And you couldn't knock down any easy shots. All of that happened in the first half, and you're down by 12. So you've got to be ecstatic if you are Austin Newton and this coaching staff with Madison Southern. We got about 2:40 until the start of the second half. Let's take a 2-minute commercial break. When we come back, the start of the second half here on WEKYWKXO, your home for the LA Classic, and WBONTV.com.
Linex of Richmond is your one-stop for truck and vehicle upgrades. Want to give your vehicle a makeover? Linex of Richmond has you covered. Along with our industrial-leading bed liners, we also carry a full line of truck and vehicle accessories. This includes our Truck Gear brand bed covers, as well as WeatherTech accessories, gooseneck, fifth wheel, and bumper-type hitches. We also provide vehicle undercoating and rust proofing. And don't forget about our many commercial and industrial applications, along with our Spartex flooring system as well. Check us out at 238 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Auto accidents happen to all of us. and it can be a very stressful time. Let Renfro's Collision make the repair process easier for you. They have the training and equipment to repair your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. You have the right to choose your repair facility, so why not choose the one who works for you and not the insurance company? Your family safety is our #1 concern. Renfro's Collision, 22 years of excellent service, and that's not by accident.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
A couple years ago. Huge.
Back to Madison Southern, where the Eagles will have Dale Martin start in place of the injured Chad Fugit for the second half. Trying to get by 12, the Eagles will try to come out and put some points on the board here in the third quarter. And here is Alan, the legend, Cutler.
With Michael, the country singer Watkins, doing color. If you missed that great moment, he sang happy birthday to the one, the only Jonah Wooten, who's 17 today, and hopefully he has a better second half. Just underway, second half, 29-17. Frankfort, Davis behind his back, stolen by Martin. Just took it away. Good play by Martin, puts it behind his back. He's in trouble. Double team, looping pass in the corner. Buchanan. And on top, Robinson, Buchanan, he's open, he fires, no good. Nice rebound by Wooden, but he can't hang on. Frankfort has it. Long pass to Davis, cross-court pass now to Atkins. The ball's knocked away, he keeps it, he spins to Jed Bush. He puts it up and in.
Too easy, he was wide open, he was set before he even got the basketball and knocked it down easily to make it now a 15-point Frankfort lead.
Javon Bush with the shot. He normally doesn't start. He's their best defensive player, but he's starting the second half. It is 32-17. Southern with the ball. That is Robinson. Robinson, left hand, right hand, scoop shot around. Wow. No good. I thought he had it. He was by his man. The layup wasn't that tough, but he couldn't do it. Long shot. Austin for three. Ball going out of bounds. It'll be Southern ball. Oh.
He will not see an easier shot tonight. And that kind of right there is the epitome of that first half.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you know what? He made the tough move using both hands with the dribble to get the shot. He was by his man. It wasn't going to get blocked. And that's the kind of shot you have to make if you're going to come back in this game. 32-17. Frankfort with 15 wins looking for number 16. It is Robinson hanging, goes up, around, and this time it
How do you miss the last one to make that one? That was such a tough shot.
That was a tough shot. But maybe that'll get him going. 32-19. Frankfort with the ball. Davis to Bush. Bush guarded by Robinson. Stops his dribble.
Man.
Good pass.
Tillman can pass the ball for a big man.
What a pass. Austin puts it in. He's made two passes. One was behind the back in the first pass. This was kind of like another Globetrotter kind of move. 34-19. I had no idea he was that good. Robinson down the lane. Left hand. Good. Another tough circus shot. So he's taken 3 shots in the second half. The easiest one he missed, the 2 tougher ones he made, but he's starting to get a little momentum. 34-21. That is Tillman. Strong. Beats Moberly. Nice first step. That was a quick, strong first step, and it's 36-21. Robinson finally gets it inbounds to Wooden. Frankfort playing man-on-man defense all over the court. Spins by Austin. Gets across the midcourt line. Ball knocked away. Stolen by Austin. Ahead to Bush. He misses it. Ball is loose. It is on the floor. Picked up by Bush. He goes up. He's hit, and there is a foul.
These two teams look, both of them, like they have been on vacation for 2.5 weeks. I mean, they just look like they have not had any practices. And this is the sloppiest game I've seen Southern play all year long, even sloppier than the Central game.
You know, it's interesting, too. Both teams look tired.
Yeah.
And that's kind of surprising because the way they've played this year, you anticipated both would be able to run all day. But I've seen signs on both teams that they're tired. A couple of Frankfort kids are out of breath right now. And, you know, we're talking it's shortly into the third quarter, 5:27 to go in the third quarter, 36-21.
You know, a 3-day weekend, not sure if that has anything to do with it. Out of school yesterday for MLK Day, but
I bet they practice. I don't know this, but I bet they practice.
Oh, I would say yeah.
They practice. Bush makes the second one, 37-21. Frankfort leads. Frankfort now with a press, looping pass, knocked out of bounds. Southern keeps the ball. So Frankfort on a press now. Basically, they're trying to end this game in the third quarter. There's no question about that. Hunter Buchanan, good basketball player. Gets it to Moberly. That was almost...
He did.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, that is... Moberly literally just took the ball and started walking with it, and a Frankfort player kind of pokes fun at him as he gets the ball himself. And now the Eagles will have to go back on the defense.
Yeah, Moberly is very frustrated. Tillman gets the inbounds, turns and puts it in. Moberly had no idea where the ball was, none. And Tillman, once he got the ball, he was going to score because he can't get stopped. It's 39-21. Southern is in trouble in the corner. Moberly got it. So Moberly at least gets something back, and Austin Newton wants timeout to try to figure things out. Down by 15, Southern is to Frankfort, 39-24. Well, the clock is running. Now they just finally stopped the clock. They're going to have to fix that. Timeout on the court. 39-24, Frankfort.
Full timeout. Let's take a 30-second commercial break. When we come back, we'll kind of update you on what we think is going on here in this ballgame. A 15-point lead for Frankfort. Back in 30 seconds on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a colonel. Your time is now.
It is a 15-point lead for Frankfort. And a rough night for Trent Moberly of Madison Southern, but hopefully that three can get him and the team going. You know, down by 15, you want to kind of get this lead down to 8 or 9 if you can before the fourth quarter to really give yourself a shot in the final 8 minutes.
They fixed the clock. Now they put 7 seconds back to 5:06. It was running after they called the timeout. 39-24. Frankfort in total control. Total control. This is the kind of game that's right now so bad for Southern. If it continues like this, you might not even want to look at the tape.
Yeah.
And they've won 5 in a row. Well, maybe they can play a good quarter and a half and get themselves back in the game. Frankfort. Boy, he's quick. Crossover dribble to Davis, back to Frank. Frank, hesitation dribble. Gets it on top to Davis. Pressing now by Southern. Tillman goes down the lane, kicks it out. It's deflected. Cross-court pass to Austin. Circus shot, no good. Moberly with a foul, and he did. The Frankfort kid was so off balance, I think Moberly got fooled because of it, and he's really frustrated.
Yeah, it's just a rough night for him. He's saying that he held his hands up, went straight up. He did, but he jumped, and his body is what got the official to make the call.
I think that's his 4th foul.
Yeah, it is, and he'll be coming out for Simpson. Make sure he doesn't say anything to the official as he goes by, but he does.
He does.
He got lucky that the official didn't call a little T on him.
You know what? The official did a nice job by ignoring it. Now, we couldn't tell up here if he said something because his head was turned. Probably did. By the way, Chad Fugate is at the end of the bench. He's got crutches and ice on that right ankle. If you're just joining us, he took a horrible spill in the first half. Inbound pass stolen.
Ooh, that's a pretty move.
Scoop. No. Davis. Yes. An off-balance scoop shot that wasn't good, and then Davis cleaned it up. 18-point lead, 42-24 Frankfort. Long pass up to Wooten, fakes a shot, drives, stops, fakes, goes up, banks it in. Wooten, happy birthday.
He's had a good game as the Eagles trend the lead to 16 points, but you got to do it on this scene. You can't trade baskets when you're down by 16 points. Eagles got to get some stops.
Bush has it. Cross-court pass, Frank over to Davis. Cross-court pass now to Austin, long shot, no good. Rebound Bush, out on top to Frank. Frank to Davis. 2 athletic young men. In the corner, Bush. Fake like he was going baseline. Now he does. Hangs. No good. Rebound. Simpson. He loses the ball out of bounds.
Wow, they call a foul.
They call a foul on Bush.
Whistle the foul, and that will allow Southern to inbound. And, you know, one thing that this Eagles team doesn't have is size on the bench. After Moberly goes out, they don't really have anybody with his size to come in and play that backup big man role. So they struggled with that, and now he's out of the game with 4 fouls.
And Colby Conrad is in the game for the first time. So they got a lot of youngsters in the game. Smith down the lane.
Man,
shot is blocked by Tillman.
Got it again.
Another block by Tillman as he takes care of Josh Reynolds. Flying on the other end as Frank goes up, and good. Frank hangs a little English on the ball. He's a terrific athlete, and it's 44-26. Buchanan gets the ball. He was fouled, no call. Conrad has it. Back to Buchanan. Hesitation dribble. Going baseline. Can't get by Tillman. Dribbling with both hands. Bounce pass out to Smith. 30 feet? No good.
That was deep for Smith.
That was really deep. Frankfort with the ball. Frank has it. Gets it to Davis. Low post Tillman. He's got position. He's going to take it. His shot is no good, and he's fouled. They could have called that foul earlier.
He was being held as he caught the basketball, but a good job by Tillman to kind of corral himself and get a shot off.
Conrad kind of hooked him. There really wasn't much he can do. Tillman is much bigger than Conrad.
Donald Foster, who has been covering Madison County sports for a long time. We're talking about Berea earlier. Of course, the Berea girls are going to be playing in the LA Classic tomorrow evening. He said Greg Todd was there for a while when he had where they went to the All-A. Had Chelsea Chowning, who played at Kentucky. Also took Berea to the Final Four of the state tournament around that time. He's now the head coach at Morehead State.
Yeah, Greg Todd has done a really good job moving up the ladder. Went to Berea, Lexington Catholic, and Transy, now Morehead. And he's been a good coach forever. Chowning was a very good player. I remember her. We covered her. We did some stories with her way back in the day. Don with a good memory. Like that. Thanks, Don. Robinson flying. Goes up, off balance, no good. Rebound Conrad, and he is fouled.
Don't give Don too much credit. He forgot to plug his phone in, and it died earlier tonight. So don't give him too much credit, Alan. Got to give him a hard time. I'm sure he'll be there tomorrow supporting the Lady Pirates, though.
Mikulovic with a foul, and he kind of threw his elbow out, which I didn't like. There was no need for that. Robinson, baseline, steps out of bounds, loses the ball.
We don't have an exact turnover count, but we've got to be creeping up near 20 or over 20 for the Eagles tonight. Just one of those games that, every coach has them, every team has them throughout the year. You just want to wipe it away from your memory.
47-26, Frankfort dominating right now. Austin Martin gets it to Davis. Back to Austin Martin, fakes a pass left, gets it on top, behind the line. Shot is no good by Will, out of bounds, and it remains Frankfort ball.
Conrad literally had that one in his hands.
Sure did.
Rebound and just lost it out of bounds.
Coach's son, Will O'Brien, had missed the shot. Inbounds is deflected by Conrad. I don't think he realized he deflected it. Stolen away by Southern, up to Conrad. Fakes, gets his man jumping out of his way, puts it up and in, but the foul is before. The foul is on Mikulovic.
One thing about this Eagles team, they are young. They only have a few seniors and really only one that gets playing time. So they've got quite a bit of people that will be coming back next year to play for Austin Newton. So this team, much improved this year. Imagine how good they'll be next year.
Absolutely. And that was his whole thing before the season. I think he said at the time they had 13 juniors and that he thought next year they'd be much better. But they've just won 5 in a row.
Yeah.
So we're not calling taps on them. They're just having a bad night. 47-26, Frankfort dominating. Oh, no. Bounce pass off Josh Reynolds' hands and out of bounds. Not a good pass. Yet another turnover. 2:23 to go in the third quarter. Charlie Ellis, double team. Good passing now to Tillman. He's triple teamed, and Tillman called for the walk.
Now you look at this Madison Southern team with everything they lost last year with Turner Butchery, who was, going to kind of be the guy to take the reins, leaving with his dad, who's now playing over in Bowling Green. This team lost a lot last year, and Austin Newton has really upped their game this season. But like I said, every team has these nights where you just don't show up to play. And it's been that kind of night for the Eagles.
Good passing around. Buchanan out on top. Got it. 3 for Buchanan.
Need some more of those.
47-29. Gets a couple more of that. They can get back in the game. Long shot by Frank. No good. But getting the rebound is Frankfort. He gets another long 3, and he makes it.
Tillman that time just too big. No size with Marbley out. And he was able to tip the ball back out for another chance for Frank.
And Frank got to set his feet better that time, and he shot a little bit lower with his hands. And so he made the shot 50-29. Southern's got to do something to cut into this lead to get back into it. Buchanan, stop and pop. Short. Rebound, Robinson. Little guy gets it, knocked out of bounds. It'll still be Southern's ball.
You know, you were talking about Frankfort already having more wins than they had all of last year. Southern has done the same thing. Yes, they had 12 wins all of last year. They already have 13 coming into this contest. And now down by 21. Let's see if they can make some kind of run to make a game of it.
Buchanan, whose grandfather was one of the great coaches in the area, Roland Really, who I knew very well back in the day, did a really good job at Breer for a long time. Buchanan down the lane, goes up and good. You know, Buchanan, you can see this saying, you know what, I'm going to take it upon myself. He's looking for a shot. Somebody's got to. And now down by 19. He's made 3 good buckets now in the third quarter. Tillman down low, spins. Keimer just has to hold him, looking over at Coach Newton, and he just puts his head down.
What do we say Tillman's size is? What, 6'7", 6'8"?
He's listed at 6'5". No way.
Yeah, he's got to be 6'7" at least.
He's 6'5" by 6'5". Gets the inbounds, puts it up, no good, and there's a foul. You know, we were talking in a commercial break, and Michael and I agree. If I'm a coach, he's my tight end. I mean, he's got the prototypical size. I don't know how good he can run. You can see him run on the court now. But I don't know how good he can run. He's got really good hands. He's made 2 spectacular passes tonight. Not good, spectacular.
And he's smooth. He's got just a good body frame to him. And he's smooth. He doesn't make any kind of movements that he doesn't need to. Everything he does is done for a reason. And I'm with you. You hear all the time about basketball players becoming big NFL players. Antonio Gates comes to mind.
Who played at Rupp Arena in the NCAA tournament.
Was San Diego State? Is that what he played for?
No. I think it was Ball State. Anyway, they won at Rupp Arena.
Tillman got a steal there.
We watched him play. Long pass up to Ellis at 5'8". He goes up and makes it. How about this? The little guy, Ellis, who's listed as 5'8", which I think is generous, has made 2 layups inside. What a tough kid.
And that time, Tillman, another nice pass to set that one up.
53-31. Southern in trouble, going out of bounds. And how about Will O'Brien Jr. sliding and diving out of bounds to try to save it? Coach's son plays like that. That was great hustle. I mean, they were up 53-31, and here's the coach's son who's just all over the court. You got to respect that kind of thing. More substitutions. Buchanan getting a breather, and I can see that he's tired. He's really worked hard. 38 seconds to go in the quarter. Looping pass out to Wooten. Wooten, cross-court pass knocked away by Tillman. Tillman steals it. Long pass to the little guy. Unbelievable. Charlie Ellis whips it around. Now in the corner of Tillman. Cross-court pass. O'Brien, no good. Rebound, Southern. That's Adams. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Adams hesitation dribble. Now with his left hand, spinning around his screen, stops his dribble. He's in trouble. Out to Walter Smith. 5 seconds to go. Cuts to his left.
Get it off.
Down the lane. Goes up, around. Damn. No good. And that's the buzzer. 53 for Frankfort. 31 for Southern after 3 quarters.
Eagles struggling to find the basket right now. They trail by 22. We'll take a 1-minute commercial break and come back on the stations of Falling for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
For your car, home, and business, Linville Insurance Agency has it all for you in one place. We serve the insurance needs of individuals, families, and businesses all over Kentucky. And be sure to stop by our brand new location in Richmond off US 25. We're located right behind Sonny's. Sit with us and let us quote you a great insurance rate. Our professional, educated, and experienced staff is here for you locally and 24/7 via our website.
Hi, I'm Lori. I want to be sure to invite you to come visit us at our new location at 1060 Center Drive in Richmond.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
TV.com, and Alan, my wife, just texted me.
Go ahead.
And I think she saw it on. She was watching the game earlier, and she said to make sure I got all that singing out of my system before I got home tonight.
So it's my fault.
I feel bad for Austin and Sawyer because they have to ride home with me tonight.
Really? So
I'm thinking some Taylor Swift on the way home.
So Austin and Sawyer, Michael's got to get it out of his system before he goes home, so Michael will be singing. I can tell who's the boss in your family. Not you.
That would be Reagan.
53-31. Frankfort in control. Moberly down the lane, spins, no good. Ball tapped out. Southern has it.
Pretty shot.
Short shot, really nice. Austin Martin, that's his first bucket.
A little 1-3-1 now, a little half-court pressure.
Got to do something different. Almost threw it out of bounds. Stolen.
Reynolds, nice steal.
Reynolds, terrific steal, 1-on-2. Slapped away by Bush. Great play by Bush.
Yeah.
Now, he's their best defensive player. For him to catch up to him and go slightly around him to knock it out of bounds and save a play. It was terrific defensive play. 20-point lead by Frankfort.
Could have given up on that play, but didn't.
Moberly, off balance, knocked down, no foul call, long pass up.
Ooh, that should be going to Southern. Wow.
Trombley loses it out of bounds. I thought Trombley had it off him.
Walt Smith that time getting back. Good job defensively by the freshman.
Yes, he did.
To almost force a turnover.
Trombley is a 6'5" freshman.
Boy, Josh Reynolds just playing like a wild man right now.
Comes up with the loose ball, goes up, got it, and he's fouled. Here's some life. Josh Reynolds, best defender for Southern, comes up with a huge play. Lead cut now to 53-35, 18-point lead.
Reynolds with back-to-back steals to give this team a chance to make a little bit of a run. Now got to get it at the free throw line.
Got to make it. And he does. 3-point play, 53-36, 7:15 to go in the game. Frankfort with 15 wins. Southern, who's won 5 in a row, they have 13 wins on the season. Frank has the ball, guarded by Reynolds. It's a really good athletic matchup with those two young guys. Bush in the baseline. All of a sudden, Southern's defense is picked up. Is Austin down the lane?
That should be a
Hand
charge.
Off. Trombley.
It is.
It is a charge. Good call.
Moberly set up for it. He was perfectly placed and took the charge. And I'll tell you what, before that third quarter came to an end, Newton brought all of his starters out and was literally down on his knee, kind of hunched over, talking to every single one of them. And I don't know what he said to them, but it looked as if he was saying, guys, fourth quarter starts, let's give it everything we got, see if we can make a game of it. If not, I'll bring you out. Let these young guys play.
53-36, Moberly down the lane, he's fouled. Hit pretty good, hit by both guys.
Yeah, his team has responded too. Austin Newton's guys are playing in this first minute of the fourth quarter like an entirely different team on both ends.
John Tillman is back in the game. Here's the safe prediction of the year. That freshman, Jackson Twombly, he's going to play 30 minutes a game next year. They don't use two big men, but, you know, he's 6'5", he's a freshman. He averages 71% from the field.
Is Tillman a senior?
I believe so. Going to have to double check that. If not, he's going to be 22 years old. Well, with the beard and stuff, he looks older.
He's very developed.
Yes. And you know what? The way he just ran the court, he could play football easily as a tight end. Frankfort has it. It's Davis, guarded by Smith, the freshman. Davis using both hands between his legs. Still to Bush. Starts going baseline. Stops. Pass deflected by Smith. They cross-court it. Coach's son, O'Brien, no. How about the rebound and positioning by Walt Smith? Long pass up to Reynolds. Smith doing a good job. Reynolds in the lane. Cross-court pass to Adams. Adams out on top.
Wow.
Smith. Left-handed pass to Reynolds. Shot
Gotta hit that.
Rebound Smith. These young guys are doing good.
Wow.
Good. Scoop shot. So the young kids, the JV guys, some of them are doing a really good job for Southern. 53-40. Double team. Smith almost knocks it away. Davis in trouble. Whipped it around. Here's Bush, baseline. No good. Rebound. Reynolds knocks it away from Frankfort. Picked up by Walter Smith. He falls down. Flips it out. Somehow it gets to Reynolds. Cross-court pass. Southern. Fake go.
You got to be kidding.
Austin Martin gets knocked down. Where has this been? The life of the Southern guys. It's like somebody gave these guys a shot of adrenaline.
Walt Smith, from a knee, just threw the ball up in the air to Reynolds.
Hail Mary!
I mean, Lord have mercy. If we had this kind of effort the first three quarters, this is a game coming down to the wire. Instead, Southern's having to use all this energy to come back. Let's see if they can complete it down by 13 and a couple of free throws for Martin.
Two wonderful plays. Martin shot, no good. You got to hit your free throws.
And Smith will come out. He needs a breather.
Walter Smith is the future. There's no question about it. He was a surprise starter in the first game and hasn't played a ton. So Austin was telling me that he's gotten more minutes on the freshman team just to get a minutes. But I can tell you from game one to now, Michael, he is so much better, it's not even funny. Not that you wouldn't expect anything else. He's a freshman, but, he got a little nervous a couple times, but his control of what he was doing was so much better.
Yeah.
And this kid's a freshman. You got to be happy for young man Mr. Smith's future. Apparently, his dad and Keith Fulmer. Now, according to his dad, said they were like best friends in high school. Don't give me any dirt on Keith. I was very upset.
Maybe
Coach's son O'Brien goes up and goes, no.
Maybe Keith is dirt-free.
Well.
Unlike you and I.
That could be. But, Keith's friends I've known when I've tried to get dirt on him. Have you heard this old line, what you see here, what you hear here, stays here when you leave here?
Yeah, none of my friends live by that rule.
You know where that quote is that I first noticed it? 1959. On the wall, a rookie coach named Vince Lombardi had it on the wall with the Green Bay Packers. What you see here, what you hear here, stays here when you leave here.
I like it. I tell you what, a lot of coaches and parents and kids need to hear that saying a lot nowadays.
Have you heard of Vince Lombardi, one of the greatest coaches of all time?
He's the second greatest coach of all time behind Bill Belichick.
I said one of the greatest coaches of all time. It's interesting. We can discuss that. 55-41, not now, but I can't argue if you say it's Belichick. Bush, open, nice
could be a
pass
dagger right
again
there.
by Tillman. Of course, somebody back in the 40s and 50s would say it was the late, great Paul Brown. So, depends on how you look at it. Anyway, not a debate for now. 57-41. Davis takes it away from Southern. What a save by Martin, but getting it back is Frankfort, and oh no. Coach's son O'Brien, he is down, and he's hurting on his knee. And I saw what happened. His leg slipped, and his knee kind of popped out. Ooh.
We have had a couple of tough injuries tonight.
And I hope it's just a cramp, and I hope I'm wrong.
And
that's Will Jr., Coach's son, and Coach told us before the game. And by the way, I've had some nice comments about we are fortunate enough to get coaches to do interviews with us live when coaches don't normally. And we're purposely not showing you the shot of the young man. It's on purpose. So it's not like our camera guy doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. There's no need to show him in pain.
Yeah, exactly. Don't want to see that as he's still down on the ground.
Yes.
Let's take a commercial break. Take a 1-minute break, come back. As we said, let's see if he gets up here.
57-41, Frankfort in control, 5:04 to go.
Take a 30-second commercial break, come back, settle this thing up, and see if the Eagles can continue their comeback. Back in 30 seconds on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting. And as I said, Eddie gets up. Let's check on him. We'll keep it right here. Glad to see he's going to try to nimble off the court.
Well, there might be some good news. I believe that's a trainer.
Yes.
I don't know this lady, but I like what she was doing. And the way they pulled the foot, that's often a really bad cramp. Now, I'm going to guess from what we've seen all night, this kid's in spectacular shape. He's a coach's son. And the way she's working on, not working on the knee, thank goodness, she looks like she's working on the calf, and I hope it's not the ankle. I hope it's just the world's worst cramp for the kid. And he's a tough kid. So I've been told he's played tough. We wish him well. He and Fugate, who hurt himself in the first half, which scared me. 57-41, Frankfort in control. Frankfort has the ball. Frank has it. Mobley is guarding him on a switch. Tillman, guarded by Reynolds, out on top, whip it around. Frank has it. Long three. No good. How about Josh Reynolds trying to get the rebound? Not strong enough to hold on to it, but at least he's in there fighting for the ball.
He had switched off with Mobley, and he was the one down low battling Tillman. Did a good job.
For maybe 170 pounds. He was fighting tough. He really was. That's Austin. Out on top to Frank. 57-41 Frankfort. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you all having a good night.
Good pressure by Robinson.
Yes, it is. Davis now gets to Tillman. He's wide open, and he walks. He had the easiest shot of the night. Couldn't decide to pass or shoot. Was actually thinking about passing first, and then realized he had a good shot. And then his mind said one thing, the feet said something else. It happens all the time. And Southern gets lucky on the turnover. Long pass stolen away by Davis. He's falling out of bounds.
He slid him out.
Gets it up to Chaz Austin. Davis, I can't believe how far he flew out of Brown. And now there's a timeout on the court. 57-41, Frankfort in control.
30-second timeout. We will take 1-2 back in 30 seconds on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting and WVONTV.com.
pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Back, everyone. 4:18 to go in the ball game. 57 for Frankfort, 41 for Madison Southern.
Got a score update for you, Alan, real quick. Number 2, Louisville Trinity is on top of number 8, Henry Clay at halftime, 22-18. So a little tight one there.
How's Kentucky,
a top 10 matchup.
How's Kentucky doing? Well, I've got the game taped. I'll watch it at home either way. They're playing Mississippi State tonight.
At home, right?
Yes, at Rupp Arena.
8-point lead, 9 minutes to go for the Cats.
Frank, double team, gets it out on top to Davis. Davis, cross-court Tillman, gets it over the Bush baseline. Cross-court, they were really good on cross-court passes to Frank. Frank to Davis. Walter Smith is back in the game. That kid has played really well tonight. This is a freshman, and he's more than held his own. And he does not allow Davis, taller and stronger, to get by him. Good for him. Frank on top, got it by Reynolds. 2 really good athletes. Tillman.
Another nice
back to
pass.
Austin, double team, goes up, it is blocked, he's falling out of bounds, he gets it, Davis has it, over to Bush, Bush back out to Davis. Good defense by Southern, less than 3:40 to go in the ball game. Frankfurt's Davis, one-handed, goes up, and he makes it, wow, is right, played with the ball, hung in the air, what an athlete. Now he's limping pretty bad. 59-41, Smith reverse layup, he's got it. How about Walter Smith? 59-43, a freshman playing really well. You have an official's time, and I think it's the obvious because Davis is hurting. He's holding his knee. Ooh. Coming in the game is Charlie Ellis, and I'm amazed at Ellis. Listed at 5'8". Could he be 120 pounds? He's had 2 layups inside.
Yeah. And now Tucker Adams comes in to the game for the Eagles.
They're going to clear the bench. There's no question about it. Tucker Adams is senior. That's Frank behind the back. He's a good athlete. Averages 18 a game. Shoots 45% for threes. Hasn't shot that tonight, but you can tell he's really good. Tillman, cross-court pass to Bush. Back to Tillman. Nice knock away by Mobley. Stolen by Smith. 3-on-2. They knock the ball away. Diving on the floor is Martin. He can't get it. Up to Tillman. Tillman to Frank. Frank to Austin. Austin puts it in. Nice fast break by Frank, and you can't argue with the Southern kids. They were trying. Just the ball didn't bounce their way. As long as you have effort at that, what are you going to say? 61-43, 2:40 to go in the game. Stolen by Bush. Ahead of the pack, he lays it in. Best defensive player for Frankfort comes up to play. Now it's back to 20, so this game it's been officially over for a while. But you know what? Kids on both sides are playing hard, and I have a ton of respect for that.
Yeah, the Eagles have made a game of it for a while this quarter.
Yep.
Just could not keep it going.
Mobley goes up. It's blocked, but he was fouled before. To me, that's the best thing about tonight, is that you got these kids, this game's been over for a while, and both sides are playing hard, and both teams at times have been frustrated, and both teams are clean. It got a little chippy, but not bad chippy. I mean, just a little frustration. I think it's a testament to the coaches that the players have played so hard. Shot is no good. 2:15 to go in the game. Frankfort plus 20. Frank, 6'3" shooting guard. Out on top to Bush, down the lane. Double team. Tries to get it to Tillman. Out of bounds. Off on Frankfort.
Alan, tomorrow begins the All-A Classic in Richmond, and a lot of people are already in town for that tournament. It is the single-A state tournament involving all the All-A Classic schools. Each region will be represented tomorrow with the girls, and then on Thursday with the boys beginning the first round as the whistle is blown. And
as you're talking about the All-A, I've always thought that's one of the great events that has been started in the state or any state, because new events like this, if you think about across the country, don't normally pop up. It's great for the economy. It's great for the small schools. It is such a win-win. It's the economy in Richmond it's humongous.
I think last year there was over $1.2 million spent in the 4 days the tournament was going on, 4 or 5 days.
Hotels and cheeseburgers.
Yeah, and I think around
which is wonderful.
30,000 people were in the town last year, and they're expecting more teams this year because some of the places are a little bit further away.
Sure.
So expecting more people to stay in town for those days.
You know, you told me the 30,000 number, and I was absolutely stupefied that there were that. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it's like the Sweet 16. There are some people that come every year. It's fun. It's tradition, and that's got a lot to do with the crowd as well. 100 seconds left to go in the game. Josh Reynolds has it for Southern, who trails by 63-44. Gets it over to Adams. Shot is no good. Tillman skies for rebound, and he falls out. I'm about to say I'm surprised he's still in the game, but he's coming out now.
Yeah, Frankfort going to make their late game subs as well.
You and I do games again together next year. We'll see, and I hope so. I want to keep my eye on this Trombley kid.
Yeah.
This is a freshman. He is 6'5". He's not coming in right now because Tillman's going to the line. And if he lifts weights and works on his body, this kid has a tremendous future.
A lot of teams would like to see him on their team, not going up against him, obviously, because he is going to be a kid that can stretch the floor. He got a good shot on him, too.
71% from the field. How many kids do that? One of the better shooters in the state, but you got Tillman in front of him, so it's tough to play him. 124 to go. Smith. Wow. Holy mackerel. Walt Smith has made layups with his left hand and right hand, spinning it off balance.
Would you call that the okey-doke?
Yes. I got to tell you, the most impressive thing about tonight, two things stick out. The two passes by Tillman that were crazy good. Number 44 for Frankfort. And I'm going to surprise you with this. Walt Smith, for a freshman, this is not the same kid. He's played at times really, really well.
Yeah, looks confident.
He's forcing his way into the lineup.
And the thing is, Robinson's played well tonight, too. Both of them have.
Yes.
You may start to see Newton, especially if Chad Fugate misses some time.
He might. I hope
play those two guys together.
And if you just join us, Chad Fugate really hurt his ankle. Well, here's the other thing I'm looking at. Is that this kid is a freshman. He's going to be the starting point guard here for the next 3 years. After this year, there's no doubt about it. And you look at this kid, my first thought was when he's a senior, he'll be really special. He might be special beforehand.
He played some quarterback, too, for the football team, so he's a guy that can control the reins on both fields and the court.
Will he start a quarterback before he's through it at Central?
Probably. Donald Foster can answer that question better than I can, but Walt is going to be a very good player on both the football and basketball teams.
Is Ellis missing his first layup? Conrad, strong rebound for Southern. To Smith, hesitation dribble, uses his left hand and right hand. I really like how well he can use his left hand for a young kid. Adams. Now to Martin. Back to Adams. To Reynolds. Less than 40 seconds to go. Long three. No good by Adams. Frankfort has it. Nice bounce pass. Drive, layup, around, and good. And I don't have his name on the roster.
Hammonds,
okay. He wasn't expected to play, but when a blow like this, something sometimes happens. There's Reynolds with an underhand layup. 65-49. Probably last shot time if they take it. 10 seconds to go. Look at Reynolds trying to knock the ball away.
Not giving up.
6'5" guy, dribbling, passes, baseline, shot, no good, rebound.
That'll do it.
Southern, and that's it. Final score. Frankfort gets win number 16. They have 65, and the Eagles, who had won 5 straight, their streak has ended. They had 49.
Time to take a commercial break. Come back and wrap things up on the Hometown Dental post-game show. Your post-game show is brought to you by Hometown Dental. Folks, your People's Bank scoreboard. Final score is 65-47. Eagles fall at home. 65-49?
Was it I thought it was 49. Was it 47?
65-49. You're right. 65-49, your final score. Back in 3 minutes on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Give us a call to get a quote today, and my team will be on their way.
Whether you're looking to insure your home or your auto or insuring your business, think State Farm Insurance and Jerry Goebel. Jerry and his team are on your side in every situation.
When you call Jerry Goebel State Farm, you don't just get me.
And me.
Me too. And me.
And me.
And me.
And this one.
So give us a call today and get a quote, and my team will be on their way.
It's been a busy year, so what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summer on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's 3 branch locations in Richmond or Berea and find the right personal, vehicle, or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
Back on WBONTV.com. This is the Hometown Dental post-game show. Mention WBON TV when you go to Hometown Dental and get free exams and x-rays for new patients or $100 off of Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond. Alan Cutler, Michael Watkins here, and Alan, a sloppy night for both teams, but Frankfort able to fix the majority of their mistakes in the first half and pull out to a big win, 18-point win on the road here in Berea tonight.
Yeah, 65-49 is the final score. This is a safe prediction. I bet Southern won't play a game that'll be much worse, if at all, the rest of the year. It's interesting that Sawyer, our photographer, was telling us just before the game started that in warm-ups, neither team could miss.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because neither team starting off, if you're just joining us, neither team could throw it in the ocean.
We were 4 minutes into the game before we got our first points. It was an ugly start, and they never really got any better.
Wasn't it 10-4 at the end of the first quarter?
Yeah,
Frankfort
10-4.
was up, and there were more turnovers for Southern than there were points for them. And we don't have the official stats here, but the turnovers for Southern were just have to be tremendous. Let's talk about the positive. We're really excited about Walter Smith. To be a freshman, to improve as much as this kid has improved since we saw him in game 1. The second thing, Chad Fugate. His ankle looked terrible. We wish him the best of luck. We hope it's okay. The third thing, you know, the only saving grace is Frankfort's a good offensive team. And Southern now has been doing a really good job of keeping teams down. So as bad as the offense was for Southern, and you give some of that credit to Frankfort because that's fair, but Southern missed some layups that they shouldn't have missed. I don't care who they were playing against. The fact that Frankfort scored 65, that keeps with the mantra that Austin is trying to do in developing this program is to play tough defense, keeping the 60 or under. So if they hit a couple shots, I'm not saying they would have won. That'd be silly on my part. But this should have been a closer game if they hit the obvious shots that they normally make.
This is a team, and he said in the pregame interview with you that they like to shoot layups and threes.
Yep.
They shot a lot of those, and they had a lot of wide open threes and layups, and they missed them.
Did they miss a dozen layups?
I would say
close.
5 feet and in. They missed 12 of them.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just one of those nights.
And a couple of them were tough shots.
Yeah.
But they also Walter Smith Smith and Robinson made a couple of layups that were tough. But they missed some easy layups.
They made 5 or 6 ones that were hard that they should have maybe missed, and missed 5 or 6. Those two guys that they probably shouldn't have made. So I mean, it was an interesting night from that aspect. I think our player of the game. I mean, we don't really have any numbers as far as it goes, but I think Walt Smith, the way he played, the confidence he showed. Let's give him our player of the game, which is brought to you by Citizens Guarantee Bank, with locations in Richmond, Irvin, and Berea. Let Citizens Guarantee Bank be your hometown bank. Your hometown player of the game is Walt Smith. Final score 65-49 is your final as the Frankfort Panthers come on the road to knock off the Eagles of Madison Southern by the score of 65-49.
I want to give a quick shout out to Roy Kidd. I hear he might come to some future games.
He's been here a few times tonight.
Yes,
for this year.
I didn't realize that he and Austin were so close. And it makes sense when he was in fundraising, and if you're at EKU in fundraising, the best human being in the world to talk to is Roy Kidd, and apparently they're real good friends. So when I was talking to Austin about the game, we ended up talking about Coach Kidd. So Coach Kidd, if you're out there, one of the finest men that I've met in all my time here, one of the world's greatest coaches, and somebody get a message. I would love to see Roy. He's just one of the great men, and I hope he comes to, because we're going to do another Southern game. We might end up doing a couple Southern games, depending upon the playoffs. And Coach Kidd, I would love to see you, and if we could get you at a halftime interview, that would be even more special. But if you don't want to do that, I would just love to see Coach Kidd, because I covered EKU back in the day, and he was really good to me, and man, they could really play football.
Yeah, good team, and he's a legend. I mean, the Roy Kidd Stadium after him. Up to date on the things going on around the area, score updates, and all the information that he provides to us back from the station.
And our crew?
Oh, yeah. Sawyer Adams on the videography tonight, and Austin Hanks on the producing side of the TV.
I can't say that because you're the one.
Yeah, don't steal my nickname.
I'm sorry, I have to come up with another name.
Yeah,
sorry about that, pal.
What can we call Austin?
I don't know.
I'll think of something good for him, though.
Yeah, it kind of hits you. You know, you can't force it.
Yeah, we'll think about it. We'll come up with something good for Austin.
You want to sing Happy Birthday one more time?
You know what? I
think you should.
I want to save my voice for Taylor Swift on the way home tonight. So that's my plan.
Really? Now, the crew to my left, they're both shaking their head no. They're very upset that you're going to sing Taylor Swift. Would you do me a personal favor? Do not record it and send it to me.
I just found out that today that Sawyer and Austin are big Ralph Stanley fans. I sang Pretty Polly for them today, and Austin with the finger wag.
Austin, is he ruining a star for you? Is he ruining? Yeah, you get thumbs down on that. Austin, I'm really sorry.
Rough night for the Eagles tonight, but a fun night for us as we go back to the station. Thank you for listening, and thanks for watching. Enjoy the All-A Classic this week, guys. We'll be right back there on Sunday for the championship games here on WBON TV, but you can listen to every single game of the All-A Classic here on the radio stations of Volume for Broadcasting, WEKY 92.5, 103.5 WKXO, and thank you for listening. Thanks for watching the stations of Volume for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank, with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us. When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Lennox of Richmond is your one-stop for truck and vehicle upgrades. Want to give your vehicle a makeover? Lennox of Richmond has you covered. Along with our industrial-leading bed liners, we also carry a full line of truck and vehicle accessories. This includes our Truck Gear brand bed covers, as well as WeatherTech accessories, gooseneck, fifth wheel, and bumper-type hitches. We also provide vehicle undercoating and rust proofing. And don't forget about our many commercial and industrial applications, along with our Spartex flooring system as well. Check us out at 238 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
Auto accidents happen to all of us, and it can be a very stressful time. Let Renfro's Collision make the repair process easier for you. They have the training and equipment to repair your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. You have the right to choose your repair facility, so why not choose the one who works for you and not the insurance company? Your family safety is our #1 concern. Renfro's Collision, 22 years of excellent service, and that's not by accident.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.